International Association of Energy Economists, Associate Fellow, African Institute of Applied Economics, Afri-Heritage, Member, African Economic Research Consortium, Nairobi, Kenya, President General of Town Union NWOGWUGWU Autonomous Community in Bise, Consultant, New Map, World Bank, Imo State Ministry of Petroleum and Environment, Consultant, World Bank, Ebonyi State Ministry of Environment, to mention but a few. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, sir, distinguished men and women, this is a abridged version of the citation of the hero code that is standing before us. For want of time, I present to you once more a man of many accolades, a scholar's scholar. Reservoir of knowledge, pace setter, a pathfinder, an administrative genius, a unifier, a loving husband to his dear wife, and a pillar of stronghold for his children. Above all, my boss, whom I served in the last 2 years in my capacity as the dean, as the sub-dean of the faculty, to the best of my ability. Ladies and gentlemen, the outgoing dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences, Professor Uwakwe, for the inaugural lecture. Thank you. Thank you.
The Vice-Chancellor, ably represented by Professor F.J.C. Odibo, and the Deputy Vice-Chancellor Admin. I think I'm wonderfully blessed to have these two great men to be here. I feel highly honored. And the council members, Okechukwu, the chairman of the inaugural lecture, my wonderful friend and emeritus dean, Father BSc professor. Then my other friends who came from far and wide, the eminent professor and Reverend Father Vice-Chancellor. So I couldn't hold my joy when you told me that you're on the way. My dear friends, my colleague professors, Mbledog, I can see you, and a good number, Greg. Well, it pleased God that today I have to present this lecture. The lecture was to hold on the 22nd of February, but it was shifted because 2 days to the election. But something happened that day. I went for external examination at University of Rakot, and coming back to be part of the closing of the university for students to go. On my way at Obeledu, a car came from a T junction, a vehicle, truck, and crushed my car. I didn't know, but after the crushing, when I found out I was still alive, I said, God, to give me the glory. So, so this is doubling as a thanksgiving for being alive. I give God the glory. So I'll start with the preambles of the lecture before I go straight to this lecture. The lecture topic is Energy Security Assessment Framework for the Nigerian economy in the presence of threats and disruptions. Protocols. The Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the Nnamdi Azikiwe University Governing Council, the Vice-Chancellor and Chief Executive Officer of Nnamdi Azikiwe University, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Administration and Academics. Happy all of you are here. Members of the University Governing Council, Principal Officers of the University, Provost, College of Health Sciences, Provost College of Postgraduate Studies, past Vice-Chancellors, and past Principal Officers, Chairman and members of the Inaugural Lecture Committee, Deans of Faculties, directors of centers, institute units, and directorates, heads of departments, distinguished professors, chair and members of ASU, chair and members of NASU, SANU, and NAT, my lords, spiritual and temporal, royal fathers and members of royal families here present, chiefs, elders, special invitees, great UCHE students, members of the press, electronic, and various other media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, sir, it is a great honor and privilege to have you in this my very critical assignment, academic assignment. Please, I think the copies of this thing can be shared to members of the board here. I most sincerely welcome you and do hope you will share and relish this brief moment with me. I stand here today, the 16th day of March, with humility and gratitude to Almighty God to present this my inaugural lecture. Essentially, this is the first from the point of economics and probably the fifth from the Faculty of Social Sciences. Let me start with my birth, growth, and socialization. I was born some 6 solid years before the outbreak of Civil War, as the second of the 5 surviving children of NWOGWUGWU and his wife, Josephine Owu. With my parents, aunties, uncles, and cousins around, I felt that life was going to be rosy, but never to know that I was to be one of those children with uncertain and risky future. My parents were subsistence farmers. Okay. Yeah, thank you. My parents were subsistence farmers, like most people in our village then. We had no sound of vehicles. I hardly saw one, except on some occasions. And then we village children would troop out to watch the wonder in our innocent, naked nature. There was no paved road for vehicles, and it was paradisical for us. Like Dolly Parton's coat of many colors. During Christmas season, our parents would go to faraway market to grab new dresses, and we felt we are very, very rich and okay. We only felt the other way when well-off uncles returned from towns with their children who dressed a lot better with even shoes. We admired them and never stained them with our villagers' hands. And immediately after the Christmas season, they will migrate back and will continue the way we were. In May 1967, the Nigerian Biafra War fully broke out. These, our uncles and aunties, were forced back to village to share the same thatched house with us. Life changed. Before the war, good number never built houses in the village. The villagers assembled to build some for them, but it never ended there. Washoko came, killing almost all the children who returned from town because they were not used to our dietary system. It killed the elderly, and thereafter it started